Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. My name is Lay. I'm a mother of two and we are a family of four on a financial journey of becoming completely debt-free, where we plan on paying off $29,000 in 1 year and taking you guys payment by payment and step by step along the way. So in today's video, we are going to be doing our January budget with me. I am finishing up using the Budget by Paycheck by the Budget Mom. This is the 2021 version. I have a few months left in it that I need to utilize before hopping into my new planner. And so that is going to be the plan. We're going to be doing a monthly budget overview, talking about our debt payments, and kind of just what life looks like this month. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the months that you'll see in the planner are not the correct months. Like it will say like May or June. And that's just because I started to use this planner and then I stopped. So this is also a paycheck bill tracker. So what I like to do is I like to write down all of our bills for the month, and then I like to go in each paycheck and highlight which bills that we took care of that pay period. So let me go ahead and turn this over. I have my traveler's notebook that I just keep debt tracking, savings tracking, calendars, YouTube content. So it's just kind of like my overall guide to my life. Okay, so let's go ahead and write monthly budget. We'll go ahead and take June out and write January, and we'll do monthly budget. Okay, so for income, we are expecting on bringing in earned income of $5,150. And then in a different color, I'm going to write in a gray, and I'm going to put our inflow. What inflow is if you guys watched our how we plan on paying off $29,000 in 1 year video, we talked about that we're going to be pulling some money from savings to pay off 2 credit cards. I got a lot of recommendations to do the personal loan first. So we ended up pulling out, they're about the same amount. So we ended up transferring over $1,886.70. $1,886.70. So combined, that is $7,036.70. I think it's important to note the difference between them. This is going to be earned income, some money that we earned throughout the month, and this is inflow, so money that we already had that we are now spending in the month of January. So that's the difference between them. I do think it's important to separate them because we do not make that a month. However, we did have this that we did decide to use to kick off our debt payment journey. So for our bills and fixed expenses, we have our mortgage, and that is $1,553. We have our HOA, which is $60. We have our cell phones, $135. We have our electric. Now this bill skyrocketed this month, you guys. It's absolutely insane how much it went up within 1 month. Oh, sorry guys, let me go ahead and zoom us in. It's absolutely insane how much this went up in 1 month. Normally it was ranging between 80 to 120, and this month it came in at $384.19. So it definitely is going to put a wrench in the budget this month because it's normally never ever that high. What I'm thinking is I don't even know why it was that high. I'll have to figure out. We have really cool on our app where you can see the usage per day. So I'll have to see if maybe there's a specific day or time frame that it fluctuated so high, because that is about at least $200 more than what it normally is. The next thing that we have is our car insurance. And that is $118. Then we have our Xbox subscription, $15. I get a lot of questions about this subscription. So pretty much essentially what it is, or from what my understanding is it allows you to use internet. We have a lot of streaming services that we use from like family members, like Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. And so for us, I feel like paying $15 to have access to all those is definitely worth it. So that is what that subscription is for. And then we have a Blink. If you're unfamiliar with what a Blink is, essentially what it is just a security camera system through Amazon. It's their version of the Ring system. We paid $3 a month to have one additional camera do recording on some of our property. And so I'm totally okay with spending the $3 on that. And then we're going to go ahead and go down into the debts. So we have our credit card number 1. That is $25. We have CC number 2, CC number 3, CC number 4, okay, so we have our first credit card, which has a minimum balance of $25 monthly. Our second credit card has $56 monthly. The third one has nothing. Nope, actually that's a lie. So we have 5 credit cards. This budget is starting on January 4th since that's our first paycheck. Our city cards payment is due on the 1st of every month. So we paid it with our last paycheck of December. So even though it's not on here, it's just solely because we did the minimum payment before the budget starts on this guy. So then we have the next card at $71, $90, and then we're gonna do PL number 1 over here. And then we have our personal loans. So we have $211, $89, and then $101, and then our car payment is $235. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone and I'm gonna go ahead and add this all up. If you guys notice, for our extra debt payment, we actually took your guys' advice. I know there was one person in the comments on the video of how we plan to pay off $29,000 in 1 year, which said it was probably the best idea to pay off the personal loan because the amount that was owed was pretty much similar to credit card number 1 and credit card number 3 that's not shown on here is $65 because the snowball would have been more, about $100 more. So you're gonna see that that is the debt that we paid off in full this month. So let me go ahead and add up all of our fixed expenses. I just have my calculator right here. So we have 1,553 plus 60 plus 135 Okay, so that comes out to $3,146.19. Again, we are only subtracting this from the earned income because the inflow is going to be over here. So subtract $5,150 from that amount, and that is going to leave us a remaining $2,003.81. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is go down to our envelopes. We are a cash envelope system family, which means that we use physical cash for our our variable expenses, excuse me. We like the cash envelope system because we like to know if we have $50 in an envelope, that's all we have. And it really helps us navigate our spending to be intentional spending when you physically have to hand over the cash and look at how much you have remaining. That has been really beneficial to us, especially with those impulse purchases of, okay, if I get a coffee right now, I'm only going to have X amount until, for another week. So it really does help out with that. So we have our 4 cash envelopes, which is our gas, groceries, household, and eating out. Okay, so for gas, I do cash stuff weekly, and so since there's 4 weeks in the month of January, I will just time that weekly amount by 4 to get our monthly amount. So gas, we spend $75 a week or $300 a month. For groceries, we spend $125 a week or $500 a month. For household, we spend $50 a week or $200 a month. Our household budget is a very interesting budget, I've heard from other people. So essentially, we have 4 groups or categories we shop for in a month. So we have our household essentials, our dog essentials, our daughter, and our son. And so since there's 4 groups and categories and there's 4 weeks throughout the month, what I do is each week I buy for that particular person or category. So for example, if I need to purchase dog food, right, I will purchase the dog food the first week of every month. Even if they may not need the dog food the first week of every month, I will still purchase it and just put it in the pantry or in the garage. And then that way, when they need it, it's there and it's readily available. And then eating out is going to get $160. And then combined total, that is going to be $1,160. And so let me go ahead and subtract that out, plus 1,160, leaving us the remaining $843.81. I'm going to go ahead and go up to our sinking funds. This month, because we have a goal of paying off one more debt in full, we're just going to be focusing on our 3 main sinking funds, which is our car maintenance, home maintenance, and clothing. So car maintenance is going to get $40, home maintenance is going to get $50, and clothing is going to get $40 as well. And that is going to leave us, that's going to total to $130. Grab my calculator, plus 130, leaving us remaining $713.81. I am then going to go down to our extra savings. So I'm going to go, let's go ahead and label this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to go ahead here and do $713.81. And I am still contributing to our emergency fund. I think it's important that on a debt payoff journey, we are still saving for those unexpected expenses. Once we feel like we have a healthy amount, we'll stop and do 100% towards debt. But until then, we're still going to be putting $150 towards our debt payoff. So I'm going to take the 713 and I'm going to minus 150. That's going to leave us $563.81. Okay, I'm going to go back and check my math, you guys, because I feel like that's a lot to have left over. So let me go ahead and do that. And if you're doing your budget, it's really normal to kind of go back and just double check. So we have $1,553 plus 60 plus 135 plus 384. It's throwing me off because the electric bill is so high and I feel like we have so much left over. Plus 118. If it all works out, I'll be very happy with it, but I still feel like plus 71, plus 90, 211, plus 89, 101, 235. 314619, okay. 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 843. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, nope, the math's right. So that is perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go to our last thing, which is our debt payments. So as you guys can tell through the bills and the fixed expenses that we have, we decided not to pay off credit card number 1 and number 3. I should really put that one right there. Number 5, which is really number 3, okay. So as you guys can tell, credit card 1 and 3 are still on our minimum bill payments, and that's because we decided that we weren't going to pay those off in full. But instead, you guys, we paid off our personal loan number 1. So that $1,886.70 was the payoff amount for that debt. And we went ahead and transferred it from our savings. As you guys, if you guys are new to this page, we had 3 savings. We had our month ahead savings, our family savings, and our emergency fund savings. We planned throughout the journey to empty out the month ahead and the family savings and just keep our emergency fund. And so that's where that money came from. So we were able to completely cancel out the first debt in full. So I am super, super excited. I definitely feel like that is what was needed to kind of kick us into gear and get us going. So that is going to be separate because that was inflow money. So now we're going to take this $563.81, and now we're going to start working on the credit card number 1, which we're going to throw the whole balance to $563.81, $563.81, leaving us a remaining 0. So a few points I really want to touch on in this video. I know in my last video I got a lot of comments about interest. We are very aware that interest rates are rising, which is why we have the goal of becoming debt-free in 1 year. We are doing traditionally the snowball method, which is where we pay off the smallest debt to the largest debt regardless of interest. However, with all the comments regarding personal loan number 1 and just solely the minimum payment that would free up, we did decide to go ahead and pay that debt off in full and then kickstart on the snowball. So what our plan is we plan on doing a monthly debt update with you guys every month. And then if we need to switch the plan, we will. However, we are aware that interest is a big proponent of this. However, we are still doing the debt snowball method. So we're going to do a quickly recap of our monthly overview budget. So for earned income, we are expecting to earn $5,150. We did go ahead and inflow $1,886.70. That was from our savings. And so the monthly amount is $7,036.70. If you have any questions on what inflow means, my best recommendation would be the Budget Mom. She does an amazing video explaining the difference between income and inflow when you're using your sinking funds or savings towards an expense in your budget. For our bills and expenses, they come out to be $3,146.19, leaving us a remaining $2,003.81. For cash envelopes, we do have 4 envelopes, which is our gas, groceries, household, and eating out, which we set aside $300 a month for gas, $500 a month for groceries. We are a family of 4. However, we are, it's my husband, myself, our almost 3-year-old, and our 1-year-old. And then we have our household budget, and then our eating out budget. For right now, on our sinking funds, we are just focusing on 3. So we have our home maintenance at $40 this month, home maintenance at $50, and clothing at $40. You guys, December we shopped a lot, and then in 2022 we had a lot of car expenses and a lot of home expenses, so I don't anticipate 2023 having a lot, but it's still good to set a little bit aside. For our personal loan number 1, we paid that off completely. If you're interested on knowing on what our debts are, I did a whole video of all the debts we plan on paying off this year. And then we are putting $536.81 to that credit card. This does have a balance of $750. Our goal is to pay this credit card off in full this month, which I have a very strong feeling that we can do, because anything from our cash envelopes that we don't spend, we snowball to the credit card as well. And then along our debt-free journey, we are still putting a little bit into savings each month, and this month we are doing $150. So that is going to be it for this video, you guys. If you guys enjoy budgeting, cash stuffing, and plan with me, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. And if you're on a financial journey as well, please let me know in the comments, because I love to support you and your channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.